closing in on game time at Wrigley Field. The I-94 rivalry continues. It's the Brewers and the Cubs next on the show. Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. It's the opener of this three-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Central leading Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and the newest member of our team, Steve Lyons, as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Well, and you know, these two teams, of course, very familiar with one another. The start of another division series, so you know those two men right there have a huge task in front of them, trying to give their ball club a leg up right here in the opener.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers, as Ron Renneke has his guys lined up like this. And this lineup will have its work cut out for it as they'll square off against a two-time Cy Young Award winner, left-hander Johan Santana. Gene Segura will stand in now. And speed is definitely a big weapon in his arsenal. He currently sits third in the National League stolen base chase. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And there are the stolen base leaders in the National League coming into play.
First pitch, 120.
And he lays off for ball one. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. And he misses 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here he comes on 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So we made him work a bit, but the leadoff man is finally retired here. And with that, let's take a look at the Cubs' alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Carlos Gomez will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ball game.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Two 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. Full count, 3-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And it really helps having kind of a second leadoff man hitting in that number 2 hole. He's on now with 1 away, and he may get a chance to run in the early going.
Aramis Ramirez will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And a ball and a strike now to Aramis as that pitch misses.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Check by Santana, now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And when you're trying to think down in the zone, that's a pitch you're just not prepared to see. I think it just caught him off guard there as this is in there at the letters.
Ryan Braun will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Oh, now a ball headed for the alley in right center, and on the first pitch of the at-bat, it's going to find that alley for extra bases. Wheeling around third is Gomez heading for the plate. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, with 2 away, you can bet you're going to get a great jump over there at first base. And he gets just that as he's going to come all the way around to score on that 2-out double. And that's going to give his guys the first inning lead.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in for the first time, and he's seen that average climb during his current 7-game hitting streak. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Buckner has got it, and the side is retired. The Brewers score on the RBI double by Ryan Braun. Home half of the first coming up from Wrigley. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. They'll have to go to work against a tough assignment indeed, as there you see the numbers for the hard-throwing right-hander Matt Garza. And there you see a look at the defensive alignment behind him for the Brewers. Jesse Padilla will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the Cubs, second baseman, Jesse Padilla.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side, and that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first. Emilio Bonifacio will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ground ball here for Weeks, could be two. Segura for one. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Kind of lucky to get it out anywhere here. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and it doesn't have a whole lot of zip on it, but they do find a way to get that force.
Ryan Buckner will dig in here, and they'll likely pitch carefully to him as he's coming off that 2-home run contest just 24 hours ago. Lined hard to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
And that's just some bad luck right there. With the outfield at their normal depth, this ball might have gotten down. But with them playing in, well, it's a completely different story.
David Torres will get his first cuts here with two gone now and a runner at first. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 1-0. There goes Bonifacio. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, here's a situation where he's trying to do what he can to get that run back in the bottom of the first. And he helps out the cause by swiping second here.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now for Bonifacio, that's stolen base number 3 here on the campaign. Here comes the 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Fastball way outside, and that's trouble. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt. And as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment. And as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And this is a base hit as the run will come in to score, and they get that run back here in the first.
Boy, he comes through with a 2-out, 2-strike RBI. That's a real confidence builder right there, and conversely, that's very deflating if you're out there on the mound.
Tyler Colvin will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
It's starting to look like they want to show some aggressiveness on the base paths here. That's now 2 stolen bases so far in the very first inning.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Fastball misses upstairs as that moves things to 3-1 now.
He was hoping he could get him to go up the ladder there, but that's going to set up an even more dangerous pitch here on 3-1.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Juan Francisco will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Let's go, puppies!
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Fouled back. And the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
And if he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Mark Reynolds will stand in now, hoping to turn things around here. You can see just 1 hit in his past 4 ball games. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
One 0 on the way. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Torres has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Ricky Weeks will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. First pitch on the way. Here's a good fastball that time as Santana jumps ahead, 0-1. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Now the 1-2. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy and be done with this inning.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That's a good job right there with 2 away, because if nothing else, you get your pitcher to the plate here in this inning so you don't force him to lead off your next inning offensively.
Matt Garza will get his first cuts here. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
2-1 now. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Chris Coughlin will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Center fielder, Chris Coughlin.
And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
Travis James will be the batter. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Francisco is underneath this one. 2 gone.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
Starlin Castro get his first chance now. Trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2 and 2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
So many times pitchers will get ahead, then they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1 and 2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and it'll be up to Johan Santana to keep the inning going. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Pitch count already becoming a factor. He's at 34 now, still not out of the second inning.
A check of Castro, and now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Gene Segura will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
Gene Segura.
And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And this will be fouled away. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd, the same way he ended the 2nd, with a punch out, 1 away.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Carlos Gomez will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. One out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And in fact, no throw as he's able to reach first base safely.
Both of these guys at the top of the lineup can put a lot of pressure on the defense because of that speed. And here he beats this one out, and that's going to be ruled an infield single.
Aramis Ramirez will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
Wait.
2-0 now.
Now, after that first pitch out, another ball here really puts you in the hole against a dangerous hitter.
Hitters count 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. The guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
And that's in there, 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Here comes the 3-1. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Torres has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2.
Dangerous count right there, 3-1. Dangerous pitch, too. He comes with the fastball, but he's going to live to tell about it as he gets him to loft an easy fly ball.
Ryan Braun will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Santana will go over to first here. And a dive, but he's back in there. Now another 0-2. And this is fouled straight back. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Fouled straight back. Here he comes again, 1-2. And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Jesse Padilla makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Jesse Padilla.
Back to work now is Garza as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man here, 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike.
Come on, Cubs!
Upstairs with this one as they try to change the eye level here. It's 2-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here comes a 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Garza. 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman,
Ryan Buckner will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
That's a major league curveball there. Those take a while to get used to, believe me.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And he gets under a fastball here as this is lifted the other way to left center. Francisco is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
And there's ball 1. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Colvin is under this one. 1 down. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. Juan Francisco will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
You can't try to outthink him up there. Just get a good pitch and square it up.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Santana working on 68 pitches to this point in the afternoon. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out and show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Mark Reynolds will try it again. He flew out his first time. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here we go.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fouled back. Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. James is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So very nice work there by Santana, and it remains a 1-all tie. David Torres will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Fielder, David Torres.
Back to work now is Garza as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man here, 0-1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Here's the 1-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say he didn't care too much for that call at the plate, but was he right? Show track says... Yeah, I think he's got a little bit of a beef up there. That pitch looked to be a good few inches off the plate, and that's a tough way to go down. You know, no hitter likes to have the bat taken out of his hands.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. you don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Chris Coghlan will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Yep, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner. He'd retired 6 in a row prior to this base hit, so he's had his way with these guys for the past few innings.
Travis James will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now a ball lined to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Cubs strand 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Ricky Weeks will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Second baseman, Ricky Weeks.
Soda. Ice cold soda.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Two and 0.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Hey, when you've got the pitcher on deck, it's not a bad idea. Take a hack at something.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
We get a look there at his pitches by inning. He's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
Matt Garza will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around.
Let's go, Cubs.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Let's go, Iowa.
And that misses 1-1.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Here's the 1-1. Here's a swing and a ball lifted out to straightaway central now for Coghlan. And he's got it for out number 2.
The first thing a pitcher does when he walks out of the tunnel here at Wrigley, he'll take a look at those flags and see which way they are blowing. I mean, This place, it can play like two totally separate ballparks from one day to the next.
Gene Segura will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now a fastball, and he knocks this one into right center field. That's going to be a base hit.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Definitely a steal situation here. When your leadoff guy gets on with 2 outs, I'd expect to see him go within the first few pitches.
Santana will go over to first here, and a dive, but he's back. Check by Santana, now the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He just might be up there taking pitches, waiting for that base runner to go, but he's not going to be able to take any more.
Strike out here.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Milwaukee leads 1, halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Back here with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Starlin Castro gets ready to start out the Cubs half of the inning. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Johan Santana will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. First pitch coming. Now this is lined over the head of Weeks and into right center. It's a base hit.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Jesse Padilla will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Well done as he takes this the other way and laces it into left field, a base hit.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And Garza will use the slider to his advantage at strike one.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
Here we go.
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1.
This team's got plenty of guys who can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but a few straight singles will do the job as well.
Ryan Buckner will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. Oh, and a great recovery there just to get an out on the play. But meanwhile, a run is in to score.
Well, that's a good job here to plate their second run of the inning. Just a simple ground ball was all he needed, and he got the job done, playing some good small ball.
David Torres will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. And he gets ahead 0-1. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Here we go.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 3 and the Brewers 1. Aramis Ramirez will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Now here's the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Come on, Blue up. Oh, come on.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Yeah, that's not too tough a play right there because he's already playing deep at second base anyway. So he just ranges out into the outfield and he makes the play.
Ryan Braun will dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last time. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
That's slowly hit to the right side. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Jonathan Lucroy will come in now with 2 away. And to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Shallow center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And with that, he'll stretch that hit streak as he's now hit in 8 straight games.
Juan Francisco.
Juan Francisco will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point.
Put him away.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
Low with a fastball here, in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Tom Gorzolani will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Tyler Colvin will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Come on, Cub.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start, so he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Chris Coughlin will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And there's a fastball from Garzalani, good for strike one.
We're due, Cub. We're way overdue. Here we go.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
We're starting to see signs that he's about ready to break out of this slump he's been in. He won't get anything to show for it here, but this is a good swing and a hard hit ball. Unfortunately, though, it's just right at somebody.
Travis James will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Braun is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs are down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Hector Rondon will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Wellington Castillo will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Wellington Castillo.
Mark Reynolds will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Hitting out for the Brewers, first baseman Mark Reynolds.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And here's a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Reynolds here, 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And Reynolds wisely lays off there. It's 1-2 now.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here's the 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Ricky Weeks will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Come on, Cubs.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And a swing and a miss, so Weeks is in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
And you can tell by the way he's attacking these hitters, he's not trying to hit corners or anything, and he's just getting that ball back and saying, let's go to work.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Here now the 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Scooter Gennett is into the on-deck circle now as he'll hit in place of the pitcher Gorzolani. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games.
Number 9, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Come on, Cubby. Come on now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. It's the Cubs 3 and the Brewers 1. Brandon Kinsler will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Brandon Kinsler.
And there is the aforementioned Mr. Castro. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh. And that misses for ball one.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Well, I think if we were playing tennis, you'd call this one an unforced error. This is fairly routine out to short. I'm not sure what would have caused him to throw so wildly, but you can see the first baseman unable to keep his foot on the bag, and that's going to go down as an E6.
Wellington Castillo will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. At the knees, strike 1.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
Running is Castro. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Tag put on by Weeks, and he is out at second.
You know, with just the slim lead that they have right now, this is still anybody's game. So you hate to give away base runners in situations like this. Now, if it's your elite base stealer, go ahead, let him fly. But right here, this is a tough out for me to give away.
One pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman,
Jesse Padilla will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Here's the 2-0. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead.
think this youngster's quickly becoming a fan favorite around these parts. With swings like that, it's easy to see why. He's really making his mark on this ball club, and this crowd loves what they're seeing.
Francisco Rodriguez will get the ball, looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning. Emilio Bonifacio will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Francisco has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 4-1 Chicago. Jay Roberts is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Jay Roberts.
Carlos Gomez will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
I'm not sure that pitch would break a pane of glass. That is very tough for a big league hitter to wait that out.
Fouled straight back. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. 4-1 our score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the two starters. Aramis Ramirez will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
And this is hit well towards the hole. Oh, and this is off the glove of Bonifacio. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
Ryan Braun will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
All right.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. Well hit to right, but foul. And the knuckler got him swinging, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it 4-1. Ryan Buckner will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Ryan Buckner.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there as it falls.
Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
David Torres will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
We'll take another look at the sequence here on Showtrack. Now, as we watch, notice that it's all hard stuff through the first 4 pitches. But then on pitch number 5, he finally turns to something off speed, and that leaves the hitter with no chance.
Tyler Colvin will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? Weeks for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch, and that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what, thank you very much.
Chris Coughlin will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. And he lays off there, 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Anthony Rizzo will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Anthony Rizzo.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Thomas Nicholas is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Thomas Nicholas.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And here's a cut fastball, but he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's turned an 0-2 count into a home run. It's a solo shot for Jonathan Lucroy. And the Brewers have cut it to a 4-2 score now.
One rule for being a successful closer, you gotta keep the ball in the ballpark. He's still got a lead to work with after this home run, but his margin for error is pretty much gone now.
Juan Francisco will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Left fielder Juan Francisco.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
No outs, nobody on. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Mark Reynolds will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Here's the 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
1 out, nobody on. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And this is on the ground to third. There to take it is Bonifacio. On to first as Reynolds is a ground out victim here, 2 away. Ricky Weeks will stand in as their last chance now. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
The 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. You just fire that thing in there.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
And obviously a walk here would be a huge development in this game with 2 outs in the 9th inning. You don't want to bring that tying run to the plate.
And that's swung on and missed, so the Brewers are down to their final strike now.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, he did serve up the home run here to make this one a little bit more interesting. But in the end, he does get the job done, and he nails down the save.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And guys, the Cubs were given an excellent outing on the mound here by this man, Johan Santana. What a performance he turned in. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought his good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with a victory.
I want the top. All my people right there in the back of the spot. I need the top. If you know me, you don't know me to stop. I need the top. All my people there back in the spot, let them get shot.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 4-2. So long from Wrigleyville.